Uh, Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to be talking to you about the most complex part of planet Earth. Rural India, when we talk about rural India, we're talking about 833 million people speaking 780 languages. There's a multiplicity of cultures, extraordinary heterogeneity, and it's also in the process of an extremely brutal transformation. Some of the most ancient cultures are breaking down. Many of the languages are going extinct. And we felt, my friends and I felt that we needed to capture this incredible entity, a continent within a subcontinent. So we decided to do this online. It's both a living journal and an archive. It's got audio, video, text, still photos. We have the only collection in existence of about 8,000 to 10,000 black and white images. Imagine mounting 200 kilograms of coal on your bicycle and then pushing that physically, using your bike as a trolley, not as a cycle, across distances of 40 kilometers or more. This must rank amongst the most back-breaking occupations people think up for themselves. That is a national energy saving. Not in the eyes of officialdom though, which criminalizes this activity and punishes the koilawalas for it. It is also to make you and me and others respect the labor of ordinary people. When we make a film on a potter, we're not so obsessed with the final product, though we show you how beautiful it is. Our focus is on the labor, the skill, the work, the hard work that went into the making of the pottery. It's also a way of educating ourselves, teaching ourselves that this country and its society runs on the labor of very poor people, not on yours and mine. It can do without yours and mine. But if all the food producers went on strike, but if all the bullock carts went off the roads which carry grain, that would have a devastating impact on you, on India as a whole. So figure out who it is whose labor keeps the country ticking. In every city of this country, every major town, every city, it's the labor mostly of rural migrants that is giving that energy that runs a city. Then I hate this nonsense that media does when it says invisible India. There's no invisible India. There's a blind India that cannot see the elephant in the bedroom. So I'm not trying to speak for them. I'm trying to tell you they have something to say. Do you want to listen?
आरे रे नीलज पोस्क कंपनी फेरी जा दक्षिण कोरिया ये द्वितीय काश्मीरी ढिंकिया भूई लक्षे लक्षे लोक तामथा नुआई द्वितीय काश्मीरी ढिंकिया भूई लक्षे लक्षे लोक तामथा नुआई नुआ गाँ कुजंग तीनी पंचायत नुआ गाँ कुजंग तीनी पंचायत बांधी चंती संगे मेलिया आरे रे नीलज पोस्क कंपनी फेरी जा दक्षिण कोरिया.
We're also involved in an interesting project called Faces, which is India has incredible facial diversity. 629 districts. We are trying to capture 3 faces, one male, one female, one adult from every single district in the country. While trying to capture facial diversity, that we were also capturing the astonishing occupational diversity of people. 150 faces produce 250 occupations because everybody does 2-3 things to survive. Okay? This is my favorite kid photograph in years. She's 3 years old. Her name is Tammy It's a fantastic photograph. You can see the photographer in both her eyes. Put it very crudely, I'm trying to expand on web what I've done for 34 years as a journalist, which is stop covering the top 5% and the beautiful people and try bringing into journalism the bottom 5%, the beautiful people. The aim of People's Archive of Rural India is to capture all of this, the ugly, the barbaric, the beautiful, the to be cherished, all of it, and to do so by working so that people can tell their own stories to you rather than be spoken for by someone else, and to tell these stories through the everyday lives of everyday people.